Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video I wanted to show you guys, or share with you. We have, I want to say, a small independent wrestling organization, and it's called HIW, that is High Impact Wrestling. And I never knew about this for a while. I did not even know this is actually even existed till a few years ago. And I was in Midtown, and probably doing some looking around, and at Taco Time they had like a poster that says HIW, and on that poster it had Gangrel, and I knew Gangrel from when he was in WWE, and his real name is David Health. So he came in when it was at the German club down in Stonebridge. So I met him. He was a pretty good guy, and it's kind of funny at the pose. When I was taking the picture with Gangrel, I was supposed to be like this, and I guess I was like this. And I'll show you the picture. So there's me going like this instead of like this. So I got to the picture, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh crap, I was in the longest. I was supposed to go like this, but I had like this. But anyway, he was pretty good. He's about 6 feet, 200 and some pounds, and it was pretty awesome. I don't know who he fought. But it was pretty awesome to see him Gangrel. He was awesome, just an awesome person and stuff like that. And I got a picture, obviously, got him to sign this by Gangrel. I think I said thank you, Gangrel, instead of thank you, David Health, or Mr. David. So that was pretty awesome. And then I got a few more pictures here from, with him. So obviously with, him like that. Oh, that got upside down. There you go. Him with Edge and Christian, the Brood. And then him by himself. So that was pretty cool. I really never knew about it. If I never went to like Midtown, I wouldn't have even known that he would have even came. But oh. Picture thing came out. And the next week we had another. This is actually probably the biggest one that actually got in, because probably cost them a little bit of money, but they brought in Tito Santana, 2004 Hall of Famer, and I got a picture with him. And it says Tito Santana and then Awiba. And he has one of his old belts. So that was actually pretty cool to meet him. I talked with him, and he's like, I said that my mom used to watch him, back at WrestleMania 9, and he's like, and I pretty much answered some of his, guys like, there's another belt, and I said, Ivan Pupski, 1971, and that was even before I was born, and Tito Santana was actually pretty impressed, So I was actually meeting him was pretty cool, and he actually signed this one. So that was pretty cool. And then my co-worker also came, and he got him to sign this one as well. So I got them both signed, so that was cool. And then 2 months ago, another former WWE called Matt Striker, he also came, and he won the I think the Canadian Heavyweight Pacific belt or something, and he won it that year, that night, and that was cool. So I met Matt Striker. And obviously him. I was wearing my CM Punk t-shirt, so I guess he said when I was wearing that, he's like, I like that guy. I said, yeah, CM Punk's my favorite wrestler, so that's awesome. So we did the CM Punk pose, so that was pretty cool. And then I got, my fiance also came with me as well, and got him to sign this. To gamble, the odds are in your favor. And then it says Matt Striker. So that was actually pretty awesome to meet him as well. I said that I really liked him on doing commentating and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. So awesome to meet Matt Striker. And then also at that event, they had a whole bunch of posters for like $10, all signed. They had Lita, they had Chris Hero, they had Ted DiBiase, and a whole bunch of other ones. So obviously I got my Amy one, because Amy was my favorite diva of all time. And I actually met Amy I think in 2000 and I want to say 2004, they did a SummerSlam tour, and they came to Saskatchewan, to the Walmart, before they you know, switched out years ago. And I pretty much got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I walked down, and my mom was working at the Max at the time, and I got down about quarter to 7, and then I hung around there, and then I started going down. I walked up to Walmart. It was about 7:30, and they were just setting up, and I pretty much plunked myself down on one of the benches, and the guy's like, you know, this doesn't start till 1 o'clock, and I'm like, who cares? And I pretty much stood there from 7:30 till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And there was a few people that came in there, and one guy says, how long have you been here? I'm like, I've been here since like 7:30. I said, these guys were just setting up, and they're like, oh my goodness. And I told that to Amy, and she was like, wow. So I got this one, obviously, and it's pretty cool. And I got a few signed autographs here from the High Impact Wrestling Stars, and here's one from, this is Robbie Gamble. It says, toucan from one Gamble to another Gamble, so that was pretty awesome. So I always cheer for that guy, because obviously his last name is Gamble. And then I got this one to sign, and unfortunately she signed the back of this one. So hopefully if she comes, she's this gonna come again October 16th, so that's next week, next Thursday. And I'm gonna see if maybe she can sign the front to like maybe up here or something, because she kind of signed the back of the sheet. So I'll just show you guys that she did sign it, so you're saying yeah, you're phony baloney. So she did sign the back. So there you go, she did sign the back. I try to keep these in good condition till I get proper frames. Just one thing that you have to worry about is the tape. And then I got her, I guess these two are sisters actually, I thought they were twins. And then I got this one to sign, and she signed it up here. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit. It's a little too big, so I might have to get this one laminated. So I got that. I might pick up a few more pictures. So it's kind of cool to have. They started here for a few years ago, and you know, they go to Regina, and they go to Saskatoon. They pretty much go out, like, Regina is their main spot, and then they go to like Moose Jaw, and just pretty much around, you know, Saskatchewan. My cousin was down in April, and I took him, and he's like, oh, this is way better than WWE, and it's like he just went to like Monday Night Raw like a few months ago, and it's like, you were lucky bugger, you know. And he's like, this is better than WWE, and it's like, no. Like if I could go to like a live event, that would be awesome. And he went to a live event, and I'm like, I envy you, you done it. So that was pretty cool. It's good that my cousin went to the live event. It was awesome. But he had a blast. They moved out to, they had to move to a different location, so they have it at that casino. It's like 11th Street and Broadway. They had to move because they got a little bit more bigger. And you know, I'm a huge wrestling fan, if you guys haven't known that. And a lot of people say, oh, they should bring in Hulk Hogan, you know, like really big names, eh? And it's like, you know, that's gonna be a pretty penny. You know, I emailed them because I said, oh, cool, you guys got goals, eh? And I said, and I guess they had goals for a while. I just didn't even know. And I asked about Amy, if you can bring Amy in, and they said what it cost her to even just bring in autographs. So bringing in, like, you know, bigger superstars, like Tito Santana was probably, you know, pretty, like, maybe not high price, but, you know, pricey enough. You know, another superstar, they're supposed to have Gene Snitsky, but I guess he never came to Saskatoon. I guess it was in Regina. But as they try to bring in as much former superstars, superstars that won't cost that much. Like we all know, if you're watching, if you've been a WWE fan, like, oh, I know this guy, oh, I know that guy. Pretty much mid-card wrestlers that they'll try to bring in. But as far as like big stars like Hulk Hogan or something like that, I don't think they would bring it. I don't think it'd be. I think it'd be a little bit too high price, in my opinion. But it'll be as much as they try to bring as as many superstars as they can, and that's awesome. So I wanted to share with you guys that, and it's cool to meet Matt Striker and Tito Santana and David Health, Gangrel, and it was just awesome. So I wanted to share with you guys, share that with you guys. And thanks for watching the video, and as always, we'll see you in future videos. Thanks for watching.